All right, we're going to try this. So today's topic is with great joy comes great responsibility. Now, you've undoubtedly heard the phrase with great power comes great responsibility, which is also an incredible piece of wisdom articulated by Stan Lee and of course, the Spider-Man comics. But so that's where I don't know, I guess that's where I came up with the idea anyway. But joy, right, is one of those things that we need to have more of in our lives, right? We need to do things that make us happy, right? Things that we like to do, just purely for that sake, not because it might help if it also does something nice for us, again, just do something that makes you happy. But of course, and we don't, like I said, and this is how we become happier. We do things that make us happy. We do things that bring us joy, right? And we should do things that bring us joy. Now, but there's the other side of that, which is the responsibility part of that, right? The responsibility, right, that in pursuing your joy, that you don't harm yourself, you don't harm somebody else, you don't do something that's gonna, for example, pursue something to the point where it harms you, like for example, drinking too much alcohol, right, and for too long, right? That's called an addiction, folks, right? We don't want to do that, but and we also don't want to do something that, again, prevents somebody else from pursuing their joy, or harms them, right? So, maybe, going out and killing somebody because you enjoy it. Well, okay, no, that's not good, right? Because you're preventing somebody else from experiencing joy, So we don't want to do that, right? We want to do things. So this is where the responsibility comes in, right? You have to, do things that make you happy, because that's what makes us happier people. That makes us, see opportunities that we don't normally see, right? It puts us in a better state of mind so that we can better deal with the state of the world, right? Because stuff's a little crazy right now. It's okay. We just have to maintain our calm, and find some things in your life. Do them for the sake of just joy, right? I mean, heck, I listen to music because it brings me joy. I do a podcast with my other half because it brings me joy. It also brings some other people joy too. But, the Lotus Effect, Saturdays, 5 p.m., right? And, lotuseffect.live if you were so inclined. But anyway, this is, I do. Yeah, I'm at a point in my life where I'm done doing things just because I have to do them. There's always going to be things in the world, right? You want to have you want to have certain things. Yeah, you have to take certain actions, right? The universe does provide for you, but you still got to do the things that are necessary, right? For those things to come in, right? You still got to reap. The harvest is there. You still got to reap it. You plant the harvest. You do all the you nourish the harvest. You reap it, right? You have to do all of those things, right? But again, this is but along the way, you're going to find things, and I find joy in things that I never thought I would find joy in before, right? This is a beautiful thing. I never thought I'd be standing out here on a lake recording a video either. But hey, but I do things that bring joy, and I celebrate when other people do things. I don't get upset when people are happy doing. And if I don't understand it, right? If I don't understand it, then that's what we do. That's what I do. I don't care if I don't understand it, because if it makes you happy and you're not hurting somebody, or you're not hurting yourself, what's the problem, right? And I think that's, we need, I think we need to sort of, get back to that childlike wonder, right? Because, let's face it, if you read the state of the news, right, everything seems like everything seems like it's on fire. But you know what? I don't buy into that, right? I mean, stuff's going on. I have no control over it. But you know what? I'm happy because I do things that bring me joy, and I don't do things that don't bring me joy, right? It's real simple, right? I don't know. And like I said, I think we all need to pursue joy more. But just remember that, with great joy comes great responsibility. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt others in the pursuit of your joy. That's all I got to say right now.